Couple seconds now, both teams coming out to the field. Looks like it's the same lineup that ended the first half. We've got Malta, Skoll, De Filippis, Bird, Stenzel and Gongo for the defence. Cheno and Freeman. Only change looks like Lenari in for Ekman. Same front three that ended the first half. Blessy, Hendricks and Nkoana. It's a full front three from South Africa, hoping to get the chemistry. Tigers get us underway for the second half. Instantly launched forward by Freeman. Lenari picks the ball out of the sky, finds Freeman. He goes wide to De Filippis. He tries to go long, finds Hendricks. He does a good job in doing so. Hendricks takes a heavy touch, is able to find Lenari. Back to goal, finds Blessy on the left-hand side. Overlapping from De Filippis, cuts inside, tries to curl one towards the back post. Pretty tame effort. Goalkeeper able to claim that. Rolls it out to his midfielder. He turns, tries to give it wide. Blessy gets there. Does go out for a Brescia throw-in though. Long throw, tried to flick it past Bird. Bird does well, gives it back to Skoll. Skoll tries to go long. Finds Nkoana, great touch, gives it out to Blessy. Lenari running down to the left-hand side. Blessy drives down goes past one, goes past the second, heavy touch past the second, does go out for a Brescia goal kick though. Goal kick comes out to Cheno. Cheno wins it, gives it to Freeman. Freeman tries to play De Filippis down the side. Passes nowhere near him though, goes out for a throw-in. Bit of a foul throw there, referee doesn't see it. De Filippis heads it. Hendricks chasing the ball now, ball back with the Brescia goalkeeper. Passes it just outside of Hendricks' press, although Cheno wins the ball back for the Tigers. Hendricks can't get a good enough touch on the ball though, goes out for another throw-in. Edu goes back to Bird. Bird to Skoll. Cheno in a pocket of space. Skoll decides to go long towards Blessy. Overshot by Skoll. Goes out for another throw-in. Lenari, Hendricks and Blessy all pressing for the ball. Referee gives a throw-in for Brescia though. Bird steps in, wins a header. Great header, finds Nkoana. Nkoana to Lenari. Lenari to Blessy. Blessy bursting down the left-hand side. Few players in the box, tries to cross it. Crosses it behind the goal, goes out for a Brescia goal kick. Tigers definitely finding space on the wings. It's just the crosses haven't got enough quality on it to find the player in the middle. Goal kick long. Challenged by Makuka, goes back to Cheno. Stenzel goes out wide to Ngongo. He's got a lot of space to drive into. Chooses to take the pass early towards Blessy. Great diagonal across the pitch. Blessy running at his man again, cuts inside. Tries to play a pass, well intercepted from Brescia. Now they have the ball. Can't really get out of their own half though in the first 5 minutes. Good press by Hendricks, does foul the man. Give Brescia an opportunity to get out of their own half. Free kick long, picked up by Ngongo. He then goes long. Hendricks pressing the ball, does well to get there. Lots of players in the box for the Tigers. Hendricks does well to win the ball initially. Lots of time and space on the ball, driving into the box. Although he tries to lay it off and passes it straight to the Brescia defender, the only one in the box. He had 3 players on the edge of the box screaming for the ball. It was a poor pass. But once again, the Tigers definitely finding the space on the wing, driving into the box. They just can't get that final pass off. We've got a player down for Brescia here. I believe that was from the press of Hendricks. Looks like he's in quite a bit of pain. We're just going to take a short break as the player's on the floor. We'll be back in a few seconds. You're watching the CU Sport Network, following your CU Tigers. Welcome back to the CU Sport Network. Injured player has just had to leave the field, so substitution for Brescia. A throw-in for the Tigers though. Never mind, that's a throw-in for Brescia. Still waiting for the game to get started. Throw comes in, they throw it back to the Tigers. Stenzel gives it to Bird. Gives it out to De Filipis. He gives it to Blessy. Blessy tries to cross it again. Can't get it past the first defender in the box though. He does win a corner, however. Bird running up to take this corner. Corner taken quickly, actually. Brescia do pick the ball up. Heavy touch, though. It's a throw-in for the Tigers. De Filipis throws it to Hendricks. He flicks it on, tries to give it to Linari. Cleared by Brescia. Another throw-in in the same position for De Filipis. Once again, tries to go along to Hendricks. He flicks it to Linari again. Flick on was just a bit too heavy though. The goalkeeper does pick it up. He's once again wasting time. Ball comes out wide. Pressed by Chano. Won back by Blessy. Blessy to Freeman. Freeman tries to go long to Hendricks. He does reach there. There's a lot of space for Hendricks to drive into. Cuts back on the right foot. Goes back across goal. 1-0 to the CU Tigers. It's a great pass from Harry Freeman to find Hendricks in behind this Brescia defence. He cuts inside onto his right, beating the defender. Shoots back across goal. Sends the keeper diving the wrong way into the bottom left corner. It's a great goal from Jared Hendricks. A great assist for Harry Freeman. And the CU Tigers are 1-0 up. Just seeing again here, Jared Hendricks flicks it inside onto his right foot. Keeper dives towards the far right corner. Hendricks slots it back across goal into the bottom left corner. It's a great finish, well composed by Jared Hendricks. Tigers instantly back onto the attack here. Lanari on the left-hand side. He tries to cross it towards Nkawana, although goes straight to the Brescia goalkeeper. Jared Hendricks' goal today puts him at 7 for the season. Great piece of play from Blessy and Felipe's. Felipe's driving into the box, goes past his man, tries to cross it. Keeper claims it. A few times now the Tigers have broken down the wings, tried to cross it towards a player waiting in the box, but the cross is just not good enough. Throw in for the Tigers. De Felipe throws it to Hendricks. Tries to give it back to him. Bit too much power in the pass. De Felipe struggles to get it under control. Goes out for a Brescia throw-in. Free kick taken by Brescia. Go back to the centre-back. They try and transition towards the left-hand side. Pass not good enough, and Ngongo able to intercept. And Nkawana able to find Ngongo down the right-hand side. The ball bounces off his back, though. He does well to win the ball back for the Tigers. And Nkawana gives it to Lanari. Lanari finds Blessy. Lots of time for Blessy to drive at his man. Flicks it round him. Challenge comes in. Another challenge comes in. Still on his feet. Finds Freeman. Freeman to Ngongo. Ngongo going to try and cross it in. Referee gives an offside, but there was no interference from any of the CU attack. Not too sure why that was given. Free kick given long. Overall of the Brescia attack cleared by Freeman. Won back by Lanari. It's a great start to the second half for the Tigers. Makuka on the ball for Brescia. Trying to get past Ngongo. Flicks it round him. He's going to go out for a goal kick though. Skull clicked long towards Nico. Nico does win the header, flicks it towards Hendricks. Hendricks pressing, rushing out. Ball back with the goalkeeper. He just snaps at it, tries to clear it. Lenari does pick the ball up for the Tigers though. He's doing well to evade the press. Give it to Freeman. Freeman lays it off to Ngongo. Ngongo back to Freeman. Freeman onto his left foot. Tries to cross it towards that back post. Nobody there though. Brescia trying to counter-attack. Instead they choose to kick the ball out of play. Throw from De Filipis. Well won by Lance Dickens for Brescia. Heads it straight back out for another CU throw-in though. Once again another throw-in for the CU Tigers. Long throw from Ngongo. Flicked on. Well cleared by Brescia. Freeman does pick the ball back up, tries to put it back into the box. Cleared by Brescia again. Bird with the ball on the 50-yard line. He's able to find Nkawana. He steps over, flicks it round, beats his man. Tries to put a cross in towards Hendricks. Paul Gelabert again off his line very quickly to intercept that cross. Tigers just trying to, well, they need to just put a few inches on them crosses further behind the box, just so it's towards the penalty spot. That way it's harder for the keeper to come out and claim it. Lots of players in the box waiting for that ball that comes in, but it's always too close to the goalkeeper. Malta Skull on the ball now. Just taking his time. Chooses to go long. Won by Cheno, flicked on towards Hendricks. Well cleared by Brescia. De Filipis wins the ball back for the Tigers though. Give it to Blessy. He tries to flick it around the defender. Does go out for a Brescia throw-in. Bird clears the ball for the Tigers. And Nkawana does pick the ball up, takes a heavy touch, tries to get it in between the left back and the left centre back for Brescia. They do well to clear, but it is a throw-in for the Tigers, just on the edge of the box. Long throw from Ngongo. Flick to Cheno. Nkawana able to get on the edge of the ball from the flick on from Cheno. Does strike it straight at the Brescia centre-back. Ball comes out to Blessy, puts it across goal. Once again, picked up by the Brescia goalkeeper. Throws it quickly out to his right-back. He plays the ball in behind to Makuka. Unable to get it under control. Sliding challenge comes in. Makuka now driving at the box. Tries to lay it off. De Filipis able to intercept. Tigers regain possession of the ball. Number 24 for Brescia getting a bit aggressive here. That's Montoya. He's flying into challenges. Definitely needs to calm down if he wants to stay on the pitch. Brescia do have a free kick. About 25 yards away from the goal. It's going to be Munoz over the free kick for Brescia. Crosses it in towards the penalty spot. Well cleared. Ball does bounce out to Brescia though. Takes a shot. Deflects to Makuka. Unable to get a good crossing, cleared by Stenzel out for a Brescia corner. That's their first corner of the game. 30 minutes remain in this second half. 1-0 up for the CU Tigers. Plenty of chances as well to make that more. Brescia just currently on the first string of attacks that have actually had any danger behind them. Substitution for Brescia. Corner comes in. Well up by Stenzel, heads it straight back out for another corner though. Second corner of the game for Brescia. Corner comes in towards that back post, just over everybody, goes out for a CU goal kick. Substitution for the Tigers now. Antonio Quinta comes on for Blessy. Straight positional swap on this left wing. Flicked on by Hendricks, tries to get Quinta involved instantly. De Filipis gets up well to win that ball for the Tigers. Bird once again steps in, stops any danger of a counter-attack. Brescia trying to get a bit fancy with the ball. Freeman does well to clear, finds Hendricks. He tries to play in Linari in behind. Little deflection on that pass. Although Quinta does well to win the ball back. Well tackled by Gislaine and Gongo to win the ball back for the Tigers. They restart the play with Malta Skoll. He gives it to Bird. He tries to go long. Does a good job at finding Nkoano on the right wing. He heads it back to Freeman, who then tries to give it to Antonio Quinta. First time Quinta gets on the ball now. Great footwork to get past his man. Still going. Brescia on the attack now. They try to go along to Makuka. Skoll quickly off his line. Just kicks it straight up to the air. And is able to claim the ball from his own pass. And Gongo on the ball finds Nkoana. Linari bursting down the right hand side with an inverted run. Still on the ball from Linari. He goes back to Cheno, to Freeman. Lots of space on this left hand side for both Quinta and De Filipis. Freeman tries to lay in Nkoano in behind. Well read by the Brescia defence. They then go along to Makuka. He's driving at De Filipis. Cuts back onto his right foot. De Filipis does well to win the ball back, and then he's fouled when trying to clear. Free kick for the Tigers just inside their own half. Malta Skoll stepping up for this free kick just on the edge of his own box. chooses to go long. And Koana meets the ball in the air. Heads it straight back up though. Freeman plays in Hendricks in behind. He's chasing the ball. Brescia first to the ball. Good pressure from Hendricks to make Brescia just kick the ball out for a CU throw-in. Quick throw taken to Ngongo. Gives it back to Stenzel. Ngongo plays it inside to Hendricks. Goes back to Freeman. Great ball from Harry Freeman to find Kinter on this left wing. He tries to cross it. Pretty poor attempt at a cross, just on the volley, just goes straight over the goal. No real threat from that cross. Goes out for a Brescia goal kick. Poor goal kick from Paul Gelabert. Freeman picks the ball up. Lanari on the turn. He gives it to Kinter. Late challenge coming in. Still ball with Kinter. Step over. Cuts onto his left foot. Crosses it towards the back post. Meets Nkoana. Nkoana does take a shot at it. Gives it to Hendricks at the back post. Hendricks just offside. First cross from the Tigers that's actually met its man. Nkoana at the back post. Tries to guide it towards that far post. Just a bit wide. Hendricks is there. Slots it home, but it's just offside. Great play from Kinter on this left-hand side to beat his man and get a cross in. De Felipe is able to win the ball. Lanari tries to play Hendricks in behind, unable to do so. Brescia clear. Skoll quickly off his line. Great challenge from Skoll. He is offside, but he did what was needed without knowing he was offside. Jamie Bird just shouting some words of motivation for his team, trying to get them over the finish line. 20 minutes to go, 1-0 to the CU Tigers. Free kick in the CU half, just with Malta Skoll. He's going to attempt to go long. Kicks it towards Hendricks. Hendricks flicks it to Lanari. Lanari takes a touch, does have a shot. What a goal from Nico Lanari on the volley. Jared Hendricks winning the ball from the Malta Skoll free kick. Hendricks heads it down to Lanari. Lanari takes a touch. It bounces in front of him. On the volley, Lanari shoots it towards that far right post. Very powerful attempt. Brescia goalkeeper unable to get anywhere near it. Great goal for the CU Tigers. That makes it 2-0 on the night. .20 minutes remain in this game. 2-0 to the CU Tigers. From that free kick from Malta Skoll, it only took about 8 seconds for the Tigers to get that ball under control and score a goal. Brescia in the CU half. Instantly won back by the Tigers. Lanari plays in Hendricks in behind. He takes a good touch. He's driving at the goalie. Just too much on the shot. Hits the bar. Hendricks does pick the ball up again though. Puts it back across goal just behind Lanari. Tigers definitely looking for more goals now. They're definitely feeling confident. Hendricks unlucky to get another goal on the night. Just too much on the shot. Tries to get it up and around the goalkeeper. He does well in getting it around the goalkeeper, just not under the bar though. Nkoana driving at his man, puts a cross in. Cross looked like more of a shot. Great save from Brescia. Kinta just on the ball. Puts it through the man's legs, then he fouls him. Tigers definitely unlucky to have 3 goals after that attempt from Hendricks. Quick press from Linari. Does give away a foul. Break for Brescia down this left-hand side. Stenzel doing well to stay with his man. Cross comes in, goes out for a CU goal kick. Substitution for the CU Tigers. Gustav Oskarsson coming on for Antonio Kinta. Not on the field for very long. Did a very good job though for the few minutes he was on. Goal kick launched for us by Skoll. Cheno does well to win the header, tries to flick it towards Oskarsson, unable to reach the man. Brescia pick the ball up, driving at the CU midfield. Freeman does well, goes back to Stenzel. Stenzel to Nkoana. Referee interferes with play, stopping that pass from Nkoana out towards De Filippis. Does give a free kick for the Tigers. Bird on the ball. Will attempt to go long again. Does find Oskarsson. It's a great ball once again from Bird. Oskarsson tries to touch it round his man. He is able to win a corner for the Tigers. This will be the Tigers' 8th corner of the game. Jamie Bird taking all of them. Back to the strategy of all the Tigers crowding that front post. Oskarsson at the back post. Hendricks on the goalkeeper. Cross comes in towards Oskarsson. Can't get it under control. He's got his back to goal. He is able to find Freeman, although Brescia clear. Skoll off his line on the 30-yard line inside his half. Just taking control. Lots of time on the ball. He does then go along to Linari. Brescia head it, but it's back to Nkoana. He's driving at his man. Lays off Linari on the right side. He puts it on his left foot. Give it to Cheno on the edge of the box. Cheno tries to shoot, goes to Oskarsson. Oskarsson gives it offside. Quick free kick taken by the Brescia goalkeeper. Finds his right back. Goalkeeper just clears it out for a throw-in for the Tigers. De Filippis tries to go quick to Oskarsson. Oskarsson, great touch back inside. Overlapping run from De Filippis. He's going to attempt to cross the ball in towards that back post. Nkoana is there. Can't get a good enough connection on it. He's still got the ball though. To Freeman. Freeman just takes his time on the edge of the box. He does pick the ball back up though. Finds De Filippis. Another cross coming in for the Tigers. Low and hard. Tries to give it to Hendricks. Cleared by Brescia. Throw comes in towards Oscarson. Referee gives a free kick. Just waits for his player to get up. And Kwana back to his feet. Jamie Bird now stepping over this free kick. Cross comes in from Bird from the free kick. He's able to find Chano. Chano gives it to Nkwana. Stenzel flicks it towards Lanari, running at the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper once again quick off his line, picks the ball up. Makuka driving at the Campbellsville defence. Well tracked by Stenzel, able to clear the ball for a throw-in. Throw-in for the Tigers now. Long throw from Ngongo finds Hendricks. Hendricks with a great turn of pace to beat his man is able to win a corner. Bird once again going to take the corner. Referee stops time. It's going to be a substitution